So it's basically Arsenal versus Aston Villa. You already know what's going on this Sunday. We're basically hosting Aston Villa at Emirates. The game is actually going to be tomorrow. 8:30. I'm actually just shooting this video after watching the Man City game. So things are really thick by the top, and you basically need to just it's really tough. It's really tough right now that games are coming in thick and fast. So there's no excuse, there's no option. We just have to find a way of winning all the 7 games we have. Because as is right now, actually, Man City are just from beating Luton FC 5-1. So basically, in terms of goal difference, they're now actually ahead of Liverpool in terms of goal difference. So looking at this league, it might actually just come to goal difference. And I know Pep is actually very much aware of that and wants to get as many goals as possible. So goal difference might be a factor. But we have, I mean, the run we've been having for some couple of weeks now, you know, the 7, the 6-0, the 5-0, the 4, the 6. I mean, those goal difference have actually placed us now in a very good position, and we basically just need to continue doing what we've been doing. Over the weekday, we basically drew the Bayern Munich. You know what happened in that game, ended in a very controversial way. But then we moved, of course, this Wednesday. We also have Bayern Munich, and they're basically going to Allianz Arena. But anyway, that aside, we're now in the Premier League, and now let's focus on the Premier League. So, as it is right now, I'm actually just looking at my screen. Man City has 73 points, Arsenal 71, Liverpool 71. Of course, Man City now has, you know, one game at. So we basically need to win tomorrow's game. So Aston Villa is quite a funny. It's a team that, you know, you can't really underestimate them. You basically need to just have your systems organized, have your departments well polished, and I believe I'm confident in our team. I'm really confident by the way Arsenal is playing right now. Of course, you know, when we played Bayern Munich, our defense was somewhat shaky. I mean, Saliba got caught off guard. Gabriel Magalhaes, same case, was also caught off guard. We made some silly mistakes, conceded some silly goals. But I'm sure those are just nerves that we should be able to shake off. I'm just praying and hoping these nerves don't catch up with us now we're in the most crucial moment, the business end of the season. So just a couple of stats that I actually just want to project. I'll actually put this up on the screen. Just to let you know, but the Aston Villa has some very interesting players. They're players that you basically want to, you know, watch out for. Ole Watkins, that guy is a serious striker. Gets a chance, converts the ball. So those are players that you basically need to be on the lookout for. But now I'll just project this our win probability. Arsenal right now is at 75. A draw with Aston Villa is at 50%, and Aston Villa win is at 10%. Our head-to-head record, basically the last 5 matches. So recently, the first leg when at Villa Park, these guys beat us 1-0. Remember that time Arteta was actually sent off. He was not in the stands, so he was not in his touchline, and we lost the game. We lost the game 1-0. We scored a goal. Havertz scored a goal, but it was disallowed. So a game that actually ended in a very controversial way as well. So we basically need to go. These guys are coming to Emirates. We basically need to revenge, and revenge properly. And like I said earlier on, goal difference might be a factor in this league. So if you get a chance, go 5-0, go 4-0. What's the issue? I mean, you have the capability of doing it. Yeah, we have the players to do it. So basically, a head-to-head record. The first leg we met with Aston Villa, they beat us 1-0 at Villa Park. And then last season, I remember vividly very well, one of the most interesting games I think I watched. We beat them 4-2, still at Villa Park. We beat them 4-2. And then home, we equally beat them 2-1. That was last season, 2022-2023 season. And then 2021-2022 season, we beat them still at Villa Park 1-0. And then we beat them at Emirates. We beat them 3-1. So we have, I mean, looking at these stats, we have a good record of Aston Villa. But I mean, with Unai Emery coming, basically this is somebody that he's somewhere over there. You have to give him his props, give him his flowers. He's basically raised the levels. They're basically actually even right now in the top 4 contention. So Of course, they have everything. They're also fighting for everything. Spurs just lost. They lost to Newcastle. So as is right now, it keeps Newcastle. It keeps Aston Villa ahead of them in the top 4 contention. Yeah. So right now, teams have everything. I'm sure, but Unai Emery actually wants to also play the Champions League. So he's going to definitely take this game seriously. But I believe that we have the players. We have our departments are well organized. So this is a game that they should win. We win it tomorrow, we go top of the league. Yeah. So basically, injury and suspensions on our end. Thank God, by the way, all our players. The good thing is we have players now coming back in as opposed to last season. When we had several injuries. The only player that actually have who's not available is Jurgen Timber. All the players we have are available. Yeah. Then we go to Aston Villa. So Aston Villa, they have like 3 players that probably might be away. So we have Mcash, the defender. He has an hamstring injury. He returned it probably maybe 21st of April. Then you have Mings. Yeah, Mings has an injury. He has a knee injury. Returned it June. I think that's when the Premier League would have ended. Then you have Kamara, the midfielder, also has a knee injury. Yeah, so I think they're able to manage the injuries they have. So as to Arsenal right now, but there's no excuse. We have our players. We have everybody. Everybody is available, by the way. Everybody is not available apart from Jurgen Timber. But we've seen Jurgen Timber by the way in training. We've seen him train. So I mean, there's no need to rush him. Let him rest till maybe pre-season. Give him game time. Yeah. So basically, as is, I'm confident, but they might win this game. So my predicted lineup. These are actually see it playing out. So let's see. The Bucks. Let me say the goalkeeping position. I see Raya Bade starting in the goalkeeping position. Then let's see the Bucks. Ben White, of course, on the right back side. The centre backs, Saliba, Gabriel. No negotiations. Then now we have seen Mikel rotating it a bit. It's the left back position. We've seen Zinchenko play it, but for this game, especially with Leon and Watkins, we basically need to set our defense properly. So I'll start Tomiyasu for this game. Kiwara he's been alright, but I mean the Bayern game he didn't play. I mean even he was subbed in the second half. So yeah, I think I'll play Tomiyasu. Looks very solid. Zinchenko, no, I don't think I'll start Zinchenko. I'll basically maybe start him later on. Bring him later on. I mean. In the midfield, let's see. I'll give Declan Rice a chance for this game. Play Declan Rice. Then Odegaard, and then I'll play Jorginho. Yeah, that's actually I see it playing out in the midfield. Then now we go to the forwards. The left wing side we have Martinelli available, but Martinelli has a tendency of, as much as yes, I would want to see him start, but he has a tendency of being locked. Actually, Martinelli has a tendency of getting lost in the game. Those games that Martinelli just decides to get lost. But if he's available, I'll start him. Then maybe later on, Trossard. I wouldn't start Trossard because Trossard, you all know, but the Trossard is a player that is good off the bench, but they makes his contribution, and it's just a super sub. Yeah. So I'll start Martinelli for this game, but you have options. By the way, we have Jesus who can also play in the left wing position, but I only want to start Jesus. I think I'll keep Jesus. I'll save Jesus for Wednesday for the Champions League game with Bayern Munich. Yeah. So that's the left wing. Then the centre forward, I'll play Havertz as a false 9. I think he's been doing alright. In that false 9 position. Yeah, so I'll start Havertz in that false 9 position. Then the right wing, I'll keep Bukayo Saka. Yeah, I'll keep Bukayo Saka. So, my score prediction, I'll give it 3-0 to Arsenal. Yeah. So anyway, just to show you, smash the subscribe button, tell a friend, like, share, subscribe, and I'll be seeing you guys on the next one. Come on, you Gunners, let's do this. Each game, win all the games you have left. Come on, you Gunners.